everyone. My name is Tammy. Welcome to Shea Butter Ventures. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys appreciate the new YouTube setup. I feel like it's simpler than what it was but it's also not. I just like the pink wall a lot, but I feel like it was time for it to go. It's a new year on my channel, so I'm probably gonna try to change it up every year to every 6 months, and this is the new change setup, whatever. This video is going to be supremely short. A lot of people want to know, like, what are they looking for in a nursing staff agency? What are some nursing staff agencies? What are some things that are red flag, green flag, beige flag, all the flags? So we are going to go over all the flags for all of them, most of the nursing agencies today on a Let's Talk segment. For those of you who don't know, Let's Talk segment is more laid back, it's more chill. Some of my videos, I will literally come on here and I'll be like, like, this is what it is, this is what it means, this is what you're looking for, blah, 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 blah. And this video is like, I don't know, I don't have a, because sometimes I'm like, this is what you need to say. Once you say this, you're good. Just make the video. People just want the information. I have a few videos where it's just like, I know you want the information. And I never used to like having to go do any type of, be like skimming through. But for my Let's Talk videos, it's more of a ramble. Sorry. So this is like not really prepare, like not having notes. I just go on, I talk, pick a subject that I think people want to hear about, and I ramble. So nursing staff agencies. Let me start off by saying, let's remember that a nurse staff agency is a company, and companies will always do what they think is best for them. So you need to do what's best for you. That means they're gonna start coming up with some gimmicks. Like, people want to get to the United States, people want to get to where they're going, so they're gonna be like, we can get you over here with this. I had somebody come and message me the other day. They were like, hey, this agency is offering to move me to the US on a work visa. And then they said after I get to the US and the retrogression is cleared up, that they would petition for my green card. It ain't worth it, in my opinion. If you come over here on a work visa, I personally feel, and I'm not saying that that's what they'll do, that's why I won't name the agency, but it's like, if you ever heard the saying, why buy the, what it is? Why buy the cow? Why buy the cow if you could get the milk for free? Yeah. I feel like we could relate that to this situation. If I could get you over here on a work permit, I could always promise you a green card, but you might go to the back burner for the people who didn't leave, and now they could come over on a green card. I could keep telling you, yeah, well, you're already over there on the work permit. You're already over there on the work permit. And then you could cite a clause that say, oh, your contract technically don't start until you get a green card. But you're already over there on the work permit, and you go on the back burner. Not saying that that's what could happen, but like, my mind always goes to places like that, because I'm like, why are you trying to scam me? Like, why are you trying to scam me? So I would say just wait on the green card. Do not come to the US on a work permit. All agencies should be offering you a green card. I gotta say work permit. All agencies should be offering you a green card. Like, do not come over here on a work permit. You are entitled to a green card. That green card is so important because a green card literally allows you to live in the United States as a permanent resident for 10 years. Most of these contracts are 2 to 3 years max, which means you have 8 years to 7 years. I feel like whenever I do pauses like that, y'all is like, I can tell this girl only take core math. For those who come from the Bahamas, if you know, you know. Core math, girly, right here. So you have 7 to 8 years of literally living in the US, pursuing your dreams. If you want to do nursing, if you want to go back to school, you get all the benefits of a permanent resident. Whereas on a work permit, you get none of those benefits. So why come over on a work permit if you get way more benefits on a green card, and it just means you have to wait a couple more months for visas to become current? If you are lost with the whole current situation, I probably have a video that's coming out. I don't know if it's before or after this one, but definitely check out my TikTok, Shea Butter Ventures 25, and I have a lot of videos about visa retrogression and stuff on there. But anyway, so nursing agencies, the pay is different, the timeline is different, the years of service and titles is different. Like, every agency is different. Pick your poison and move on. Don't be like, oh my gosh, you should have do direct hire. Oh my gosh, you should have do staffing agency. Oh my gosh, you're going on this agency would pay you more. I feel on time to paper, it don't make no sense you focusing on what it is you could have done because you can't go back unless you could spend $30,000 to buy out your contract. We ain't doing that. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. I don't know $30,000 waste, but you have Shearwater, Avant, O'Grady, Passport USA, MedPro, Kinetics, Connexus, Worldwide Health Staff, Atlas. You have all these different nurse agencies. You have two different options to basically go through. So Kinetics and Worldwide Health Staff Solutions are direct hire agencies. We just could throw it out there. I have whole videos about this, so we're not getting into it. Why do people direct hire? Usually you make more money, not all the time. Usually the contract is shorter, not all the time. Those are like the main benefits of direct hire. Staffing agencies. Usually you get more in bonuses. You don't have to pay that much more up front. And the con is you usually get paid less than somebody who's in direct hire. How do you get around all of that? If you do with a staffing agency, go to a state with low cost of living or have tax free, tax income, no income tax, one of those. So like Texas, Florida's a no income tax state, but Florida's expensive. So just keep that in mind. So just make it make sense when you choose to go with an agency. So if you're going to choose direct hire, just know you're going to have to put up more money up front. If you're going to do staffing agency, they usually pay for all of your bills, but their contract is probably going to be longer and they're probably going to pay you less than if you went to direct hire. But that's also like, like that sort of thing. Because those of you, if you know, I did interviews with a lot of staffing agencies and I did interviews with direct hire. Very short experience. The direct hire agency, I don't think they had a spot in North Carolina, and the spots that they did have was like in North Dakota, South Dakota, and they just weren't areas that I wanted to go in, and that's why I didn't do direct hire. That, and I think that I had a friend that they offered a North Carolina hospital too, or they had like a North Carolina availability after me, and it was paying the same as my staffing agency. So sometimes with direct hire, don't forget, you get paid the same as what they're paying their nurses. The hospital is like making an offer to you as if like it was a real job interview. So just be like, no, I don't think I'm worth that. Like if they offer you $32 or $30, be like, no, like I have 15 years experience. With direct hire, you could like negotiate a little bit more with your years. If you have more than 5 years experience and you're going through direct hire, baby girl, do not accept, baby girl or baby boy, do not accept the first offer that they give you. Be like, I don't think it's worth it. Like, I feel like I deserve $3 more, $2 more, $5 more. Aim for the stars, aim for the moon and line them on the stars. That's my motto. And that's with direct hire. So they had offered my friend, there's a less talk, like I say, like my mind is be jumping, y'all. So like they had offered my friend, I think like $30 or $31 for North Carolina, which is what pretty much staffing agencies offer around that same mark. And she had like 10 or 12 years experience, maybe even more. And I was like, what? That don't make no sense. Like I only got like 3 to 4 years. You got way more than me. You should be making more money than me. But they will try you. So try them back. Or just say no. You got more than enough options. The US need more than enough nurses, but pick your poison, and when you pick your poison, move on. Staffing agency is, everybody knows, MedPro pays the most. Everybody knows that. MedPro pays the most. Most of the staffing agencies right now, they pay generally the same, around the same ballpark range. The only thing that I think sets staffing agencies apart would be bonuses, what they offer. I know Advance offers some bonuses. Advance offers a referral bonus. Passport, most of them offer referral bonuses now. And I have like a TikTok video, Shape of Adventures 25 on TikTok, explaining like if you and a friend going through a certain agency, don't just sign up together, refer each other and get that money. Okay. But yeah, there are a lot of different staffing agencies. Make a list, write it down, old school way, pros, cons, agency, put on how much they're paying you, how long that contract is, how to shorten that contract. Do they offer differentials? Do they not offer differentials? Am I only gonna work night duty? Am I gonna have to work only day duty? Because that's also things like some of these contracts, some of these agencies, hospitals, they grab you, you sign a contract, like, oh, then they come back and they're like, oh yeah, well, we only need you for night duty. Oh yeah, you'll be our float nurse, but you'll mainly be working med surg, trying to pretty it up. So you know what float nurse is? ER, ICU, med surg, OR, outpatient. You be all over the place. What if you don't like that? So ask questions, interview the hospital as if they're interviewing you, interview your staffing agency as if they're interviewing you. This is your life for 2 to 3 years, minimum. Do not choose lightly. Make it make sense, is what I'm saying. I think that's it. This has been Let's Talk. I feel like we can do a real talk show. This has been Let's Talk with Tamisha. I am so grateful that you guys have decided to listen, tune in, watch, share, subscribe. As always, if you could like, share, comment, subscribe. This is a baby channel. I'm just trying to grow. We are up to 604 subscribers. That might seem like not that much, but for me, who always used to pretend like I had a YouTube channel, it's a lot to me. Like, I am literally from a baby small country like this, and I have people from everywhere ask me questions and listen and be like, Tommy, are you good? Like, people, anyway, we ain't going there. Please call a friend, text a friend, share my channel. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment box below, or message me on Instagram at Shea Butter Ventures, or message me on TikTok now at Shea Butter Ventures 25. Leave me a comment on YouTube. If you leave me a comment on YouTube, I usually respond to that hella fast. I'm not even trying to oh, she only saying that because she wants us to subscribe to her YouTube channel. No, I don't get that much comments on YouTube, so I'm going to see it first. I get a lot of messages on Instagram and TikTok, so I'm not going to message them as fast. But, yeah, it's been real, y'all. I have been in the United States officially for 1 year. It's baffling. One of my best friends, when she would say that all the time. She's like, it just baffles me. It just baffles me. Good vibes only. This is Shea Butter Ventures, where the good vibes prevail always, where we show love always. My name is Tammy, and I hope you have an amazing day. Happy venturing.